So, what are we talking about? We're talking about. Okay, sorry, y'all. So, guess what's going on? Like, why the fuck? All right, Trump, let's start there. Trump goes to see Biden at the White House. Biden's like, yes, it's going to be a peaceful transfer of power, whoop de whoop de woo. Why today they talking about, oh, he agreed for the Ukraine to use long range missiles on Russia? Putin said, if you do that, it's an act of war. So we got a month before, like a full month. Like this month is damn near almost over. We about to be at Thanksgiving. We got, let's say 2 months. They already ready to start some shit. 2 months left. I know if y'all seen my podcast, I said before that man get out of office, he's gonna start a war. I said that shit. These motherfuckers is sore losers. Everything I say is allegedly. Everything I say is alleged. These motherfuckers is sore losers. Do you hear me? They trying to start every fucking thing they can. They in there calling everybody NAZIs. Oh, they pandering to our community. What's up? Finally caught you live. Yeah, this is where we gotta be. This our new home. So I'm grateful to God that He left this window open for me to climb through. But yeah, I'm like the breaking news, and nobody talking about it. Nobody on TikTok talking about it. I seen one dude, the dude who be like breaking news. One person. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, and then Kamala, I'm just sad because as a black woman, why we can't just take a loss? If she's quote unquote black, we take losses all the time. You gotta take your losses in silent. But somebody was just on my page trying to cuss me out about Kamala, a video that I made weeks ago. Oh, I'm happy they took the video. Listen, Kamala was going to be, and I know you might not, agree with me politically, but when you put pictures up of yourself and you're not even the president, y'all forgot about Joe. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Everybody want to act like they forgot about Joe. That's all I know. The way she did that, man, pushed him over and then had somebody come out and insinuate he should step down. And the next thing he did was agree to some war shit. Zelensky was like, I'm an independent country. I'm not stopping going to war. I'm telling you right now, Joe Biden is hiding something when it comes to that Zelensky. When it comes to that Zelensky. And all types of stuff is coming out. I'm talking about all types of stuff. So when Trump get into office, it's all types of hell to pay for these celebrities. Like you could see it was an automatic split looking at those fights. Like you see what I'm saying? When you see the Jake Paul and Tyson thing. Man, it's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. You might not see it yet, but you need to ask God for eyes to see and perceive. Because I can literally see how there's a whole generation of people who don't see and perceive. If you understand what I'm saying, please let me know somehow, some way. Because it's people who are not seeing and perceiving. They hear, but they don't understand. Listen, the last time people was voting based on what they wanted as a sexual preference. Thank you. Put a one in the chat. That's my person right there. When the last time people was doing that, child, it had to be a flood. It had to be a flood. The last time that, God had to come down to show him what leprosy was. Moses had to come down off the mountain and throw the Ten Commandments. Like people act like God not still God on the throne. If he take your breath, you're dead. You're dead. People be using their very breath to curse him. Like he's not God. See, that's the thing. When Jesus came, some mercy came. And now people taking that mercy to too far. Too far. Too. And I ain't, but what I'm saying is, I don't know. Listen, Trump won presidency, but will he get in without all hell breaking loose? I think that we all took off celebrating, not realizing that they distracted us from the fact that there was an all-out war going on. Now, let's talk about a world war. You look like my lesbian neighbor. Okay. Do she got money? Like, I don't understand when people say stuff like that. Do girls fart? I'm gonna use this. Cause I don't know how the algorithm work over here. Like, do insults bring more people in the room, or when people say stupid stuff in the comments, does that make more people come into the room? What's in your backseat? Why? Must be Kamala supporters, cause they care about the dumbest shit, like being able to get abortion over what's going on in the country and how high food is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what's in the back seat? Nothing. Oh yeah, here it go. You might need it. Anything else? Anything? Got him. Because people is crazy in here. But yeah, we might be in a full-fledged world war. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A full-fledged world war. So you might not be typing it in my comments. You might be drafted. I'm too old. You know, I'm too old. But yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna fight for my country. I'm too old to fight for my country. I'm gonna be a candy striper. I'm gonna be a medic. You know what I'm saying? See how that work? See how that work? I'm gonna be in the clergy. See how that work? You gonna be on the battlefield. All the trolls going to the front line. See how that work? See how that work? Da da da. Time to get out. Okay. See you later. Child, them people, the country is so aggressive. I'll be your administration. Listen, ain't nobody worried about no trolls because the trolls help people come in. The trolls gonna say what they gotta say. You gotta be able to have some thick skin on this internet. Ain't nobody worried about, oh, you know what I'm saying? The same people who be acting like you should have on a face full of makeup be looking at trannies. I can't compete with no man in makeup. Oh, you look like, why? Because I got on a hat. Why? I should be sitting up here with my hair. I should be sitting up here with my hair sitting up on top of my head. No. I'm going to tuck my head on and talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even let people get to you. Yeah, the war brewing, but not the way I thought it would. Yeah, listen, I had said it. I had did a podcast maybe in like July. I think the last time I did the podcast was July, but we did one in May too. And in that podcast, I said they gonna go to war before they get out of office because they sore losers. And the way that people unanimously voted for Christ, unanimously voted so that we can have money and food, so that the economy could be better, the way that the crypto is going, child, them Democrats do not want to lose, and they some sore losers, and they stage every fucking thing, down to Oprah staging how the bakery ain't want to make her no order. If they don't want to fucking serve you, they don't want to fucking serve you. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you, Oprah? I mean, or Oprah, Whoopi? No, they don't want to make you no fucking call somebody else. It's 10,000. Like, why would you want to get service from somebody you don't like? It doesn't even make sense when it's 10,000 people doing the same service. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. And then they want to be whiny babies. Because as soon as, like, they'll talk hella shit. You see how people come in here, like the person was talking all that shit in my comments? Them same people, if it's them, they're crying. Oh my God. No. Kamala was censoring the fuck out of people. Like, I wouldn't even have been able to be on YouTube live right now with 6 people, 8 people, 14 people, 100 people bouncing all around. I couldn't even come on this app and get 2, 3 people on this drone. So I know for sure, thank God that she's gone. Like, ding dong, the witch is dead. Like, I knew for sure, yo, they had us locked down. They had us locked down. You couldn't talk about nothing. You couldn't talk about nothing. And if you was on here, you had to make a plumb idiot of yourself. I don't care about that. I never paid none of that stuff no mind. Yo, the stuff that people were saying in them comments is wild. You hear me? People is wild on this internet right here. This is a whole new place. But get your freedom of speech on. You're going to stay right there and unshown. Get your freedom of speech on and boost my watch hours so they start paying me. Please stay right around and type all the dumb shit you want in them comments. I promise you, I do not care because the ultimate goal is to be on one of these apps that's paying. Okay, so you can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever. You can say whatever you want to say. I do not give a hoot. Long as you keep your eyes on the screen and boost that watch time. If you trolling, that's the best way you can help me. Say whatever you want, cause it's mental health Sunday. Okay, you have Tourette's and you type stupid stuff. Type it away. Like, what is wrong with you? I type it away, cause I want one of them little plaques too. Okay, I want to get a nice little check too. You know, people be people be tripping. But for the people that's here that's talking about the current events, God bless you. Did you about Biden's tweet about Circle K might get prison time for embezzlement? Who, Circle K, like the oil company, or like an employee, or just a whole company? That's crazy. That John was whack. I'm just gonna say that joke was so amateur. And I'm not a lesbian. I just want to say that. I'm a woman with a hat on. And it's a shame. Let me say something like that too. I've never in my life been with a woman. And I want to say, just because I'm a woman with a hat does not make me a lesbian. I'm a woman who doesn't have her hair done. So y'all need to stop stereotyping people. Just because it was a bunch of people down at the Capitol with red hats on didn't make them Trump supporters. I'm gonna repeat that. Just because it was people down at the Capitol on January 6th with red hats on, that did not mean that they was Trump supporters. See, that's how you get got. When you try to judge a book by its cover, when you out here saying dumb stuff, saying, "Oh, you don't like, let me tell a lesbian joke, baby. I ain't never been with a woman." And I want to say it again, just because I have on a hat doesn't make me a lesbian. Makes me a person whose hair isn't done. Now, just because somebody has on a red hat that says "Make America Great Again" does not make them a Trump supporter. Did anybody in the comments, is anybody's IQ high enough to understand what I said? You could put anything in the chat. Oh, Kamala might go to. Okay, okay. What? No, I'm just letting you know, because you was a good example of what I was talking about. I just answered the serious question. When she just said Circle K, we went back and it said Kamala. I'm talking about the serious questions. No, don't be caught. Don't get addressed. And see, that's what I'm saying, y'all whiny babies. When y'all talk dumb shit and then somebody address y'all and make y'all feel stupid, now y'all want to cry, the victim. Y'all not the victim. Remember, I was a troll too back in the day. Uh, yep. So, yeah, I ain't know that, but now I'm about to go look that up. Embezzlement, huh? How, listen, my thing is, thank you to everybody who came in to, if you want to say where you from, however you want to engage, if you want to type, if you want to say something stupid, I'm here for that too. If you want to speed of light, you can time travel to the future. Some of y'all is straight weird. You ain't the victim. I know I ain't the victim. I'm the victor. You from England? Oh, okay. That's what's up. I'm from Philadelphia. That's crazy though. Like all this politics, it really could be World War III. It really could be World War III. Cause I see the sneaky, I see the sore loser in Kamala. I see like yo, she was terrible. I am traveling from the future. There's nothing there. Mm, that's okay. I get raptured. The Eagles suck. Oh, you think you the only one to know? I've been knew that since Donovan McNabb, Chunky Soup. Listen, you can't troll me, bruh. So many obese people in the U.S., right? England is getting there as well. Um, I mean, there's big people and there's small people. If you say, in Africa, there's men who marry fat women because they feel like that's rich. When you get older, you need some fat on your bones just in case you fall because your bones ain't as strong as they used to be. So it depends on what you say is fat because some people that's fat is fit. Like if you go look at the football players, they're not small, but you know, everybody need to be stick figure thin. I don't know. You gotta think about it. Everybody need to be. It is a lot of people that's overweight though, but still, it's cushion for the pushing. Exactly. Well, there wouldn't be anything there because no one is there to experience time. No. Baron Trump time travels. He'll be there for you. The Terminator will be there. You will only have to travel into the future when you return to Earth. All right. This is a good live because it's enough kooky people to keep the live going. Good vibes. That's what's up. Thank you for bringing your good vibes here. I'm gonna try to do like more lives. I be talking about current events. Sometimes I be talking about Bible. I be all over the place. I'm just gonna say that I'm all over the place. But I like to talk about everything. I like to talk about everything. Like, and then I be telling health remedies and stuff like that. But you got to look at my page. So make sure y'all follow. And then I'll try to follow y'all back when I get off of this. But yeah, I love the trolls. I love it because in TikTok world, it's a little different. Drive the forest. I don't know how to do none of that. Listen, this is the car. We in the car. It ain't nothing to hide. Yeah, it ain't nothing to hide. Like, we in the car. That's how some people be. They be like, I gotta have a whole background. Soon we'll have the whole little background and stuff. But I feel like my personality gonna get me there. Like my personality gonna get me there. Some people need to stare at the background. Stare at the background. Try to count how many French fries my kids left in the seat. None. But still, I'm so happy they out of that French fry and chicken nugget phase. You are a dude. I wish you were. Okay. A girl. People be really on this internet trying to insult people. You have a personality. Ha ha ha. Amazing joke. Like, you're in here and you're watching me and you're commenting on my stuff. I have an amazing personality. You're drawn to me like a fly to shit. Like, are you fucking great? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You're in here. You're spending your time giving me watch time. I explained this earlier. You're helping me get to the end goal. The end goal is to be paid by YouTube for watch time. It's not, I don't care what you say. So as long as you're in here and you're trolling for the time that I'm smoking my blunt, you're helping me. You're working for me. You actually work for me. You see how that works? Mm-hmm. They were. They were. Like a pepper was $2.49. A pepper. Gas, $3.99. Like, it was terrible, and people wanted more. And then the people they had representing Kamala was so ghetto. They were trying to tell you how to feel. Like, no, you just want cheaper gas prices. Yes, I do, absolutely. And then she was about to sign us up to be in the UN. That's why I really don't like her. You was about to sign us up to be in the UN, take more shots, all that stuff. Like, come on now. You was about to have Bill Gates. Bill Gates was funding her and everything. That girl was terrible. And she don't even count her money right. Like, you got $1 billion and you spent it all on text messages and calls and Cardi B and Beyonce. She did the worst campaign ever in history. She did the worst campaign in history. And then her dusty ass gonna reference Shirley Chisholm. Like, if you don't get the fuck out of here, she did the most dustiest, crustiest, rustiest. No, how was he? The world was a better place when he was president. No, if she felt better for you, then you must have made an awesome living as a troll on YouTube. You must have made an awesome living as a troll because I have a business and I did not feel these last 2 years since 2022. What? Oh man, I did not feel it like I wanted to. Like, no, she's a fucking sellout. I'm sorry. 2021, my business was booming, booming. And then her and Joe start coming down with all the censorship, and one thing at the next, they just kept on censoring and censoring and censoring. You couldn't even run your business on TikTok. You need a live agency. All the people that's on TikTok got a live agency. Like, everybody got a live agency. Everybody's owned by an agency now. The chick Risa Tisa, she's an agent. Like, all the motherfuckers, like Agent Smith. You and Agent Smith. Who calling us a monkey? The people at your live agency? The people at your troll job? Like, come on. Come on. Like, you can ask about me, baby. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. I got a whole 100,000 followers on TikTok. Like, I'm on YouTube. Like, stop it. You can't make me feel no type of way. I'm not pressed. You're in my comments. I'm not checking for you. I don't know you. I don't care. I'm gonna cut this live off and you are nobody to me. Please always remember that. Like, at the end of the day, I've grew 3 or 4 pages past 10,000. Like I said, all I'm doing is using you to help build my watch time so that I can start getting paid for my videos like all the rest of the creators. So you can say whatever the fuck you want in this comment. I'm trying to get to the bag just like next. You can call me a monkey. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Keep your fucking eyes on that screen though. Other than that, it do not matter to me. Ain't no fucking, oh, you Trump supporters. Nobody had to pay no Trump supporters. Everybody that was out for Kamala needed to be paid. Like, that shit is sad. Mm. So, say what you say. Give me a bomb beat from Dre. Yeah, and you're one of them, dumbass. You see how that works? You see how that works? Like, you're my main supporter. You love me. You're in the comments. You're watching me. You're tuned in. You're texting for me. People don't realize how this works. Like, you cannot troll. Like, they just paid J Lo 10 million for a 3 minute speech. That's listen. They paid Beyonce. I heard 10 million, and then only gave Oprah one. She gonna say, "Oh, I ain't getting no money." No, Harpo Studios got some money. That's crazy, and it was a waste of money. Like, who the hell is checking for J Lo? You know what they did? They all got some money so they could move their ass to out the country because they knew she was gonna lose, and they all was gonna be in trouble. You see, they was in trouble. Diddy is gonna be in there singing like a bird soon. Okay, all them people. And then, do you know Kamala was like telling Diddy, "Thank you for hosting the town hall for her." Child, please. All them people wanted to get out of jail. No, they on that cheat to win system. They on that ain't no honor among thieves system. But they on the without moral system. They terrible. They are some terrible fuckers. They terrible. For real. Because it ain't no reason to be doing to people like that. Like, it's okay to have some science, but the way they just bag and tag people with that jab, what? And then they acted like that shit was not happening. Like, all the people that just got sick and went away, it didn't happen. We're not going to talk about it. That's horrible. That's the most horrible type of government to be under. If you understand what I'm saying, put anything in the chat. Just let me know, you got a pulse. Because, yo, they bagged and tagged mad people. They was putting people down with fentanyl. They was putting people down with fentanyl. They was telling us, put a mask on. Don't breathe in fresh air. This is the science. Then when you was fucking sick, what? And you couldn't talk about shit. You couldn't talk about nothing. You couldn't talk about nothing. That shit was the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. And people out here arguing, trying to call you names and tell you a slave. Are you serious? Please. Then they try to act like it's the Nazi system. Oh, it's the Nazi system. Have you seen what nurses do? Do you know how they came up with chemotherapy? Does anybody want to know the history of chemotherapy? Don't care. I'm going to tell you. They literally, after bombing, noticed that the people didn't have white blood cells, so start using chemotherapy as a way to eliminate your cells. Chemical therapy. Mustard gas. Allegedly. Go look it up. Mustard gas is the start of chemotherapy. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. And they gonna sit on, oh, you're a slave. You're a slave. No, I'm not. I'm a slave to a book. I'm a slave to a look. But yeah, people just letting shit happen to them. You gonna tell me some shit got a 50% success rate? Well, I don't want it then. I don't want it then. You don't want to be able to explain some shit to me, but if I can explain it to myself, now I'm public enemy number one. Like, that shit is crazy. You was out here going for the okie doke. You got HIPAA. You got something that's called HIPAA, where basically only way they can share your information is for payment, treatment, and operations. Payment, treatment, and operations. They had you walking around showing people a card with your name and demographics on there, that violating your own HIPAA rights. A month ago, if I said this, they would have clipped my wings, okay? They had people willingly violating their own HIPAA. That was for sure an operation. They had people having something injected in their arm that had the blood of something out the sea in it. They had people injecting the fluorescent blood of a sea crab, some type of sea crab, in their body. Call me whatever you want to, but don't call me for that shit. That shit is crazy. Yo, they had people. Oh, wow. I ain't know that. But yep, that right there, that's some crazy shit right there. You out here giving people horseshoe crab blood and messenger RNA. Child. Mm. It's bigger than Jay-Z and Beyonce, Bookie. I'm sorry. It's bigger than them. We talking like Rachel Levine. We talking like Dr. Fauci. It's bigger than them. Well, you know what? Queen Elizabeth, right before she died, remember she had lit that thing on the grass that looked like DNA with an extra strand on it. Child. Child. That's all I'm saying. You can't even be blood related to Muhammad. No, I didn't see that. Well, when you leave here, go look it up. She was on her grass and she pushed the little lever and the little strands lit up like on the grass like child, them people, they was doing some major shit. They was doing some major shit. And then who heard about the monkeys that got loose? That shit was all over TikTok. I don't watch the news, so I don't know what they would have told you to be on the news. But what happened to them fucking monkeys? It was some matter of fact. Let me roll the windows up because they sure enough could have made it from South Carolina by now. But the monkeys escaped from a research facility or something. They talking about they don't even know what the monkeys was tested with. How the fuck y'all got 40 monkeys and y'all don't know what y'all did to none of them? So the paperwork, what they took their paperwork with them like birth certificates. You heard? Did they take their paperwork with them like birth certificates? Because that don't make no sense. They just be telling us anything. Oh, it's okay, but 40 monkeys is on the loose. Don't worry about it. They did all this shit as soon as Trump got elected. All this shit as soon as Trump got elected. As soon as Trump got elected, Biden want to give missiles. He want to make sure America in some shit. Just like they did with the shit, with the Ovid. Just like they did with that shit. They as soon as Trump economy was booming banging and everybody was happy, that shit went crazy. That's all I'm saying. Thank you to everybody that stayed in my live, even the trolls. Like, thank you, because I really am new to YouTube and I really do want to grow my YouTube channel, but I don't want to be rude to people and thinking like I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people don't know me for the like topics that I talk about and stuff. But I want to be opinionated and I want to express my freedom of speech, and I want you to be able to come and express your freedom of speech. And if you do express your freedom of speech, you are welcome to it. But when I say something back, don't be telling on me. Don't be running. Oh, I'm about to hit the. She said something to me. You said something first. I'm not just out here being rude. So if you could dish it, you could take it. We adults here. That's all I'm saying. But I'ma prove a point with every joke. Oh, you look like. I know I look like, but am I? Can you prove it? No, you can't. But yeah, it's been a lot going on. You gotta definitely pray. Emmanuel being God is with us. You got to remember that. You got to remember that, because it's getting ugly out there. It's getting ugly. But I'm about to get up off of here. And I appreciate y'all time. I had a ball, even with the trolls. But yeah, we'll talk. If any more news break, I'ma call y'all back. Okay?